who the hell is Wendy Ortiz and why is everyone talking about her? We're going to find that out in today's video. Link to the original video is down in the description below, as always. But if you like the conversations and discussions we do here on my channel, consider subscribing. Let's get into the drama.
That has managed to collab with all of the biggest streamers in the industry, doing various forms of IRL content. And while she is very loved by some, it seems like she's currently hated by most. And to be honest with you, unfortunately, it isn't really much of her fault.
But I'm telling y'all, once again, as a fan base, y'all need to have a consensus and come together and be like, hey, we fucking up all her future collaborations because we are bullying people for no reason.
Wendy's followers are cult followers.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, hold on. So this popped on my radar because one of you guys, shout outs to you, my audience and my community, said to look into this person because, you know, I'm not afraid to call out communities as well as creators. I mean, we talk about drama all the time, but that's kind of a bold claim to make about someone's community. Is it really that bad? I'm only 33 seconds in and I'm already like, I'm skeptical, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's true. This seems crazy to claim this quick into it.
I think is like, you know, when you say like, oh, like a girl's crazy, and then they really start trying to act crazy. I think that's what Wendy's like base is on right now. Like everybody's calling them crazy, so they trying to like live up to that name. Like they really crazy. No, shorty, you're not crazy. You are delusional.
But who's to blame for all of this hate that she's been getting, and why has she even been getting this hate in the first place? Well, that's probably what you're here to figure out. But first, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button to join the tribe house with the biggest trapper. While you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now,
yeah, go support this guy. This is already a great video. I mean, we're only a minute in, so yeah.
with all of that being said, let's get into why the internet hates Wendy Ortiz. Okay, so to start, if you're unfamiliar with who Wendy Ortiz is, she started her career on social media quite a while ago, with her oldest video on her YouTube channel being posted about 3 years ago, and it was a get ready with me vlog of her.
3 years ago? Okay, maybe I'm a little old, but 3 years ago is not that long in internet years. I mean, actually it is, but a lot of people got started during the pandemic or like right after the pandemic in that era anyway. So this is like a weird way to say it, I guess.
Her last first day of high school. After this, she continued documenting and vlogging her experiences throughout her senior year, and she made content like this for about a year, all the way up to the point of her getting pregnant. After getting pregnant, her content took a bit of a turn as she switched from documenting her senior year of high school to documenting her entire pregnancy journey.
Wait, did I just black out? So wait, what? So did she get pregnant in high school or did she got pregnant right after high school? Someone let me know in the comments because I just felt like I blacked out. What? First of all, if it's that's a huge red flag, by the way. Crazy, but hey, you know what? Everyone lives their lives, but immediately I'm gonna farm my kid for content after I got out of high school. Kind of very not a great choice, especially when you're you just graduated. What the hell's going on? This is weird. This is already weird. What the hell?
Which actually worked out pretty well for her channel, as one of her most popular videos to this day is the actual vlog of her going into labor and delivering the baby. So after this video went viral, doing over 1 million views.
Wait, what? She really was like content brain from the very beginning. That's actually kind of weird. That is not good parenting. That is not. Whoa, this is getting weird. I keep saying it, but it's getting not okay. I can see it now. I'm being slowly convinced.
She began including more of her family as a whole within her content, which also ended up doing pretty well. And during this time, she began gaining a lot of traction on not only YouTube, but TikTok too, as she began growing all over social media. As she began growing on social media, she's seen a lot of her success from TikTok, gaining over 4 million followers on the platform in just a short amount of time. And that's what all
4 million followers on TikTok. you know what? Isn't it crazy that when we look at a lot of these weird content creators, it all stems back to TikTok these days, where it used to be YouTube, but now it's TikTok. Crazy.
Directly led to the point that she's at today. The first time I personally learned of Wendy Ortiz was when she did a few collab streams with the popular creator that goes by the name of DDG. They did various streams together. They've been to Hawaii, Japan, and she's even found herself in one of his music videos. But unfortunately, Wendy would end up admitting that she had to fall back from DDG a little bit because she was seriously starting to catch some feelings for him.
All right. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm not into this whole streamer lore. Like, not that I'm not in. I don't. So spoiler alert. A lot of this stuff is scripted. Now I'm not talking about this specifically. What we're talking about, but like the streamer. This streamer says this is this. You know, I'm not really a big fan of that because I think it's for me. It's just not for me. But I do see the value in it. But I say all that to say is, yes, there is instances where streamers do catch feelings for each other. So that's basically what I'm saying is, be fair here, guys. So I don't know why I went. I was trying to. I don't know. I don't know why I said it like that. It was kind of weird, but you get my point.
If I let it continue, I would fall in love with him. If I went to his room every single time you guys told me to go into his room, I would fall in love with him.
No, that feels like okay. That feels like bait. Maybe I'm wrong, but also, huh? Where's the dad? Where's the father in this? Where doesn't she have a baby? Doesn't she have a kid? Where's the kid at? Aren't you supposed to be like raising a child? She's right. She's guarding her heart. Is this like a single? Hey, I love single moms, but what's going on here?
If I listen to you guys, when you
I was gonna say, is this a single mom audience? Like, what's going on?
guys told me to talk to him, I would fall in love with him.
And after these streams, this is where Wendy truly kickstarted her streaming career. She began doing various content and collabing with a lot of bigger content creators, and at first, everything was cool. She collabed with a few of the FaZe members, even doing collabs with creators as big as FaZe Rug, and she was even featured on Casanat's popular Streamers University, where her and her sister Evelyn would even end up winning an award for being the best duo.
Okay, I wasn't expecting to come up here. I'm super nervous, and I don't want to.
Here, to both of y'all.
Me and Evan have been wanting to do this for so long. We've been doing this social media since we were like 15 years old.
Oh, but you're not even that old though. So like the way she says it is, this whole thing is so weird. Imagine being like, I've been doing this since I was 16, and then you're 18. It's like you only been doing it for 2 years. Chill out. Like what the fuck? This whole thing is so weird.
And I feel like now I'm kind of realizing that we basically made it.
Made it, yes.
Okay, I want to thank the minions at home. I want to thank DDG for helping me stream and get started. And I want to thank all of you guys because you guys were all so sweet and helpful with everything.
Now, while Wendy has grown tremendously on social media recently, gaining over 723,000 followers on Twitch in just the last 7 months alone, her and her family has
I don't know. That feels kind of botted, but all right.
also been blessed with the opportunity to accomplish everyone's goals in life of being able to retire their mother.
Y ya no tienes que trabajar.
Y ya no tienes que trabajar. Aquí está el dinero. Yes.
Ay, mija.
Hey, good for her. You know what?
Okay, guys, me and Evan are officially gonna retire my mom, but it's not retired, is it?
That's retired.
Me and Evan are officially retiring my mom. She doesn't have to work. She doesn't have to do anything.
But even with her seeming to be so wholesome and growing her fan base throughout the entire year, Wendy has managed to find herself within a lot of drama very early into her streaming career. And while she is not completely innocent by any means in a lot of these dramas, the real base in most of these problems stems from her very toxic fan base. To my knowledge, it first started back in late April, maybe early May, when her career started really taking off after the collabs with DDG. As I stated, originally the two of them were doing a lot of streams together, traveling all of these different places, and DDG even featured her in one of his music videos.
But But I'm confused here. So how did is he gonna explain? I know we got plenty of video left, but how did they get toxic? He hasn't explained how toxic they are yet. I can see where she got them from, like where she got her audience from, and why they might be like the red flags of that type of audience. But I don't know. Like he's really saving it to the end because I felt like we would have seen him by now.
But after the two were doing so much content together, her fans began spreading allegations that DDG was only using her for content and he was only clout chasing off of her name, which is kinda crazy considering DDG was the one that helped her with her entire streaming setup, and her streaming career kinda took off after the collabs they were doing together.
But I also want to be fair here. What's wrong with that? If he was, it's not really. Is he just not supposed to get anything out of it? I'm confused. A lot of streamers do this. Like the best example is Miskiff. Anytime someone's trending, they somehow magically had back then used to have a collab with Miskiff, and it's like, oh, and so he used to. It's not anything new. This is a strategy that's been done forever. Kai Cenat, hell, Kai Cenat does it too. Like everybody does it. It's smart. Now it's different if it's like if you get into like the weird Harvey Weinstein, like you got to do this for me, like like this whole now like what basically what I'm saying is like if it's different if it's like this Me Too stuff, that's very different. But content creators always use each other's exposure, right? Like there's whole terms behind it, like earned media and exposure. Like it's an industry. It's not just like these people are millionaires. They're not just a bunch of people in high school hanging out. No, these people they gotta make money. So like I just don't know. Even if that was the allegation, like it doesn't even that's not even a big deal. Like I'm confused. What the fuck? That doesn't seem toxic. That just seems really stupid to me. Like a stupid audience.
I promise y'all on my life, on my soul, bro. It ain't a clout chasing bone in my body. Please, y'all. It ain't my fault y'all like us together. Like, oh, what am I supposed to do? Like, sorry for being funny and likable with Wendy. I apologize. Like, I don't know what you want me to do, man. It's nothing that we collab with has been forced. It's been all organic, okay?
I think me and Wendy fan bases just don't like each other, and I think that ship is sailed.
So after this, her fanbase just continued being negative and spreading hate to other big streamers on the platform as well. Like Silky, a popular streamer who's been going very crazy recently, shout out to him. For those of you that may not know, he's also a member of the very popular FaZe clan as well. But anyways, back in early May, him and Adapt, another FaZe member, would attend some party live on stream, and Wendy was also here streaming this party as well. So while at the party, Silky and Adapt will be accompanied by another popular creator who goes by the name of Willito, who Wendy apparently has some sort of past with. I don't know if they dated, talked, or just simply did content together, but Willito kind of made it known that him and her weren't on the best of terms.
Is she high or drunk? She looks like she's high as shit. So I don't get this. So like, what is going on? This is so confusing in the sense that like I'm following along, but it just seems very, very stupid. Like, is her audience and her community just like delusional? Like, are they just like it kind of reminds me of unironically like the hot Cheeto girl. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, stop it, fool. Ah. And then they make up delusions in their scenarios in their head and they think that's real. Like, does she have all the Cheeto eating big hoop earringed toxic Latinas in her community? Is that really that's a horrible community? No offense, but like what's going on? It's like I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say. It feels like first of all, it feels like her community is trying to create problems, then they create the problems, and then they're mad that there's problems. But it's all by them. That is exactly what this feels like. Cause like, I'm not trying to defend every single one of these people because I don't know them. These guys, these creators, these other creators. nor do I even follow them. So like, it just feels like this is the case.
At all. So out of respect for him, Silky didn't really acknowledge Wendy too much at this event. In fact, he even kind of got upset with Adapt for conversing with Wendy while being around Wilito.
Yeah.
Hey, you were a big fan of Stable Ronaldo.
Yeah, and I said hi, and I said hi to you too.
Yes, you did. That's you, bro.
How do you even have a party like this with all these cameras like that?
Wait, did you say me?
Huh?
You're not cool like that. So why is that?
I got to know. It's okay.
No, you want me to situate that? I can situate it right now.
No, you're good. You're good. I know you will, but hey.
No, actually, puedo hacer como ven. Are you seeing streamers?
Just say what's up.
Say what's up and let it go.
That's what I did.
That's not what you did. Flag on the play. What a roll.
Flag on the play. Okay, that was really funny. Maybe I need to start watching these streamers more. That's actually really. I'm not okay. I'm lying. I'm not watching streamers. I'm too old for that. But that was funny. True, brother. True. Hey, he has a point though. I know this is not really what the video is about, but he has a point. Like he did stay. It's one thing. Like he just stayed talking too long, That's really what it was, and he called it out. Shout out to what's this guy's name again? He called it out. He didn't do. Hey, he chatted a little too long. You leave the door open, and the whole point is all the guys are trying to be on the same page of closing the door. But hey, whatever, dude.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Come in. Flag on the play.
Imagine Black Jack and Murder on some crazy shit. And I come in and I have a whole conversation with one of you. And I say, bye, in the same one, in the same
No, what I'm
60
saying,
seconds.
it should be on some bye. Now I know, oh yeah, it's good, she's crazy. All that extra shit, man.
Yeah.
You gotta think about it in somebody else's point of view.
How is bro? Crazy. You know what? I'm kind of glad he caught that on stream. I think I'm kind of glad that was on stream so that other people can learn from that. Like that's actually a very good lesson in how to behave around other people and be cordial. Like that's actually kind of crazy. Hey, look at that. Maybe these streamers are onto something.
And this of course ended up going viral all over TikTok, which led to Silky getting a lot of hate from Wendy's community. I mean, they even went as far as sending the man death threats as well.
I'm seeing all these tortas on my for no reason. Not you.
It is the tortas. He is right though. It is. Like he
or Wendy's, I think it was his sister, not y'all. But y'all fan base is mad aggressive, mad weird. Send it. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo, chat, I don't think I've ever seen so many death threats since the Kai TikTok days, bro. I'm dead. Yo, words, I'm so serious. And I'm talking about like, yo, I wake up, I'm like, damn, why is there so much women in my DMs? I'm like, oh yeah, we lit. I must have did something last night. Go kill yourself. You're a loser. You're a 30-year-old grown-ass man worried about another girl. You're a woman hater. I'm like, what the f? Yo, I'm genuinely getting death threats on some extra shit of, yo, bro, listen, you cannot get mad at me for moving on morale. Anybody would want a friend like me to move like that.
And that's the whole point. I think that's the whole point in this specific situation. It really had nothing to do with her. If you really think about it and look at it, not to defend this guy, but if you really look at the whole conversation, the conversation wasn't really about her. It was about how you approach a person in that situation. Does that make sense? Like it could have been anybody else, but the conversation would have still happened the same. Does that make sense? I don't know, but yeah, tortas they can't think outside of eating, so don't expect too much from them.
You know what I'm saying?
Other times, like it's like, bro, like you're gonna get hate. You can't blame me for all the hate you got. Like Silky, bro, just because you're getting hate does not mean it's my people. People call me Wanga, people call me God. It's like I'm not over here saying it's their fans, it's their fans, it's their fans.
It's their haters.
It's just their haters.
Yeah.
Like accept it. It's the internet, bro. If you're getting hate, turn off your phone.
Now, what if I told you this
True, and real based.
all didn't end anywhere near here? because within that same time frame, she would find herself in an even bigger beef with another creator by the name of Aiden Ross. This came after Aiden apparently invited her to one of his popular brand risk boxing events, and she declined to show up due to him quote unquote falling off.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Aiden Ross kind of fell off. If it's Kaisa that, maybe.
Now, of course, Aiden wouldn't take this lightly at all, and he began throwing jabs back at Wendy.
Was this back when he got banned on Twitch? Because there was a point where Twitch kind of screwed him over. But I don't know the timeline of all this, but he's bigger than he's ever been now, which is crazy.
Calling her things like a bad mother.
I bet you right now she's not with her kid though. You want a lot of money? I don't know what she's doing, but I bet you she's not with her kid. You want a lot of money?
I don't want to bother her.
And then after this, Aiden will also respond to a clip of Wendy saying that Tory Lanez had deserved what happened to him, which if you guys don't know, Tory Lanez had got stabbed in prison, which resulted in him almost losing his life.
Dang.
I'm not holding back on Wendy. We are going to go crazy on Wendy for what she said about Tory Lanez. My brother really got stabbed 14 times, bro. I don't around when it comes to shit like that. So, Wendy, I got something for you. Don't even worry about it. You and your fat Florida fans can't do. They don't scare me, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't fold, bro.
So this beef between them two just continued going back and forth, which ended up getting very toxic because as you guys know, Aiden Ross, he has a very wild community as well. And of course, as I'm telling you right now, Wendy has a very wild community too. So at that point, it kind of just became a battle of who had the crazier fans.
And I don't care if his fans are crazy, my fans are crazier.
No, they're not. Do you not know AR Loyals 2024?
Now, since then, Wendy has found herself in various beef with...
I don't know if I would be bragging about how crazy my fans are. That's probably not a good thing.
with various people like Krishan Rock, who's probably one of the worst people anybody could beef with. And she even ended up getting into a physical altercation at the FaZe 4th of July party with some girl who goes by the name of Veil. And this whole thing started because Wendy refused to apologize for calling her a deadbeat mother on social media.
And then what did you call her? Okay, what did you call her?
She said it to me first though. I didn't say
Okay, when was this? Months ago?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, bro, I'm so like this is just it's gonna make my ears bleed, but we're gonna watch it.
She's talking about my character when she doesn't know my situation.
And what did you call her?
After she called me something, she addressed me first. She called me a deadbeat mom. A real deadbeat mom is that vulgar.
Okay, you and Brie Olsen have been talking shit about me for the past
Okay,
like,
but
6
who
months.
said something first?
Who said something
You did.
first?
You did. I didn't
you
say
and your
anything.
Brie Olsen
I didn't
have
say
been talking shit about me.
I didn't say anything about you until you called me a deadbeat mom. That's what I said.
No, this whole thing started was because you and Brie Olsen, your little friend, have been talking shit about me.
No, you said.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I would watch this shit. I would watch this shit. This is so funny. It's so crazy. Nah, dude, I would watch this shit. Look, because the way the thing is like this. I'm a sucker for reality TV, but the thing about it, when guys fight, we tend to be very logical with things, right? We're very logical. You know, we do very like, we either get physical or we don't. Whereas women, they cut deep, always. You know, even if they don't fight, they always get really mean-spirited. You know what I mean? Like they're not just trying to hurt you. They're trying to like, you know, get you in there and like scar you, emotionally scar you. You know what I mean? Like if I get a bruise, I can recover. Whereas like she's trying to like women mess with your mind. It's kind of crazy, but it's always fun to watch as an outsider, never in it. Like
What are you gonna do? Why are
No, you
putting
put your
phone?
purse down.
Well, I can put my purse down.
Okay, well I can put my phone.
All right,
Okay,
this is
don't
where we
have
end this
it, weirdo.
conversation.
I just want you to say sorry.
What am I gonna say?
Okay,
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 if
I'm
you
gonna say sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
okay, look, don't. What the? Get the out of here! What are you doing?
Now, I don't know the exact origin of their beef, but after doing a little research on the situation, let's just say Wendy wasn't wrong for calling her a bad mother at all. But anyways, that was on the 4th of July, and fast forward just 2 weeks since then.
but she's a mother too. What is these single moms doing? This is literally unironically a single mom community. What's going on?
And Wendy has now found herself in a lot more drama. So as some of you may know, the popular streamer Platboy Max has officially just returned to streaming after an extended hiatus away from the internet. And when he returned, he came back with the second season of his popular show called Into Deep. And this is a show where the creators involved basically have to find their match, and the viewers and fans get to decide on who's the best match, which then leads to the last match standing being given $25K at the end of the show. If any of you guys have seen Love Island, it's basically a very similar concept to that. But anyways, Wendy would end up being one of the contestants on this show, as she literally found herself in some drama on the very first day. This came after DDG chose her over another girl there named Deja, and this led to multiple people saying that DDG only chose Wendy because he was afraid of the backlash he was going to get from her toxic community.
Hey, the way even DDG whispered in my ear, I gotta choose her because if I don't, I'm gonna get canceled.
He was like, I want to pick Deja so bad.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like.
But he got mad because Deja spilled the beans. He was like, if I don't pick Wendy, Woshin is gonna cancel me. He told Deja that. Deja accidentally said it, and he was like, why the did you say it?
Oh.
That's what happened. You didn't know that, did you?
I didn't know
That's
that.
facts, and no lies is told here. That will lie. I'm gonna speak straight facts, gang.
Oh, it's because Wendy's chat would have blew him. Because he's gonna get canceled. Wendy's followers are cult followers. I think it's gonna get.
What the fuck? Nah, I think they were just trying to farm her community. Is she okay? I'm gonna call it. Is she becoming a lolcow? It seems like they're trying to say that she's a lolcow without engaging directly with the lolcow. If I'm reading in between the lines, that's what it feels like. Because everyone's talking about her, but they don't want to engage with her directly, but they want her community to get riled up. You know what I mean? Like, and so it's like, it's almost like a lolcow. But nobody wants to come out and say it, huh? Weird.
They said I was saying bullshit. You felt like I was saying bullshit?
Just because you said you're just using her for a clip.
Oh, you think that was why I said some bullshit?
I think that was just a little weird.
Weird?
A little bit. Because it feels like you're just saying like, oh, he just wants me because he's going to get clipped. That's what I took it out.
I said your followers have a little cult following. So I felt like, if he didn't do that, he was going to get...
Yeah, but regardless, he's getting hate. It's like either or.
Yeah.
So as the show continued, Wendy found herself in a lot more drama throughout it, even up to the point where she even completely left the show after thinking the whole thing was just one big setup, after the popular Krishan Rock, a person who I mentioned she had a previous beef with, made a guest appearance on the show.
Oh, dude, I just called it. She's a lolcow. There's no fucking way. Yo, rip bozo. She's a lolcow. Dude, no way. But no one's gonna call her that because they don't want to. Because once you admit, you don't want to. Not that you want to admit it, but like they don't want to. They don't want to get the audience too riled up. They just want them to engage with the content, not go full sicko mode. Right? That's so funny. That's so hilarious.
Now, I don't really blame her for leaving. I probably would do the same thing myself. I mean, Krishan Rock is a pretty scary person. I'm not going to lie. But anyways, after she left...
Yeah. She's also... Yeah, she's extremely scary. Isn't she in jail? Didn't she go to jail or something? Also, terrible mother. What's with all these baby mamas?
Discovered the reason why all of that had happened, and he ended up having to kick Krishan off of the stream, and this would all lead to Wendy coming back to the show and the two of them mutually apologizing to each other for the misunderstanding.
Wendy, now that we on camera, you feel me?
Yeah.
Want a situation, make sure shit's smooth.
Yeah.
I did not know about any things you had going on.
Yeah.
With Krishan.
Yeah.
I was made aware, understood when you told me on stream.
Yep.
So,
can I just say something?
Go ahead.
I don't know Max, but I know you wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I know he wouldn't set me up like that. I think just...
Nah, but the content though. Nah, dude, he's wearing the glasses for a reason. We all know he lying. She's a lolcow. Just say it. Just come out and say it, y'all. Just admit it. The sooner y'all admit she's a lolcow, the more you can farm her.
In the moment, I heard she was here, and then I was like doing like...
Go emote only. Go emote only. Emote only.
I was thinking about like, oh, Alabama said bad baby's pulling up, and I was like, wait, Krishan Rock is here, so I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Immediately goes emote only. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, dude. No, radioactive is her community. What the fuck, dude?
So I got mad. Obviously, I'm sorry. I came over here. I told you, and I think it was just like
It's all good. I completely
In the
understand.
moment.
I completely understand. You feel me? You felt like it was some weird, funny business going on. That's why I wanted to situate it, because I didn't want you to feel like that. Because I fuck with you. You cool. You feel me?
Yeah.
You done nothing but show me love. You feel me? Want to keep everything smooth.
all good.
Copaesthetic.
Yep. Thank
Cool.
you.
I bet. All right, we're about to get started in a sec. Cool, go.
Now, even though Wendy returned to the show and her and Max apologized to one another, none of the drama really ended there for her at all, because she really just spent the rest of her time there hate farming, and her community basically would take this and run with it all over social media. They leave all types of hateful comments in multiple streamers' chats or even TikTok comments as well. For example, of the last day of the show, a popular creator by the name of J5 had a very serious real life situation happen, as he would end up losing one of his best friends during the show, which caused him to have to leave early. And of course, all my thoughts and prayers go out to him and anybody else affected by the loss. But when people started posting clips and things on social media of why he left, Wendy's fans would be in the comments saying weird things like, "This is karma for playing with our girl Wendy."
Okay, first of all, if someone, just me personally, maybe I'm just a little bit more mature. If I lost somebody, I would turn off the cameras. Okay, I'm not turning everything into content. Um, okay, so there's that. But these are some weirdo comments. Now, that being said, they don't really have that many likes, so I'm not gonna get super critical on it. But I'm sure there's probably a lot more of these.
Or things like, he learned a lesson from messing with Wendy. And mind you, they're referring to a man who just lost his real life friend. Something that literally has nothing to do with streaming at all. This is a real life traumatic event that a person is going through. And someone is in the comments talking about this is karma for a streamer beef, or not even a beef. It probably wasn't even, I don't know what happened between J5 and Wendy, but I can assure you it wasn't that serious. And while I do think all of those weird comments that I just referred to were all made by the same person, at least the ones I seen, there's still been multiple other instances of her fans saying all types of like racist things or sending hateful messages towards other people on the show. But the crazy part is, even with her like getting into this drama, leaving the show, all of these things that she's been through in 3 days, she still managed to win the entire competition and win the $25,000, beating out Suki and Raya, a match who's been doing content together for like the past month. Now, many people thought that she shouldn't even have made it this far in the show to begin with, let alone win, but as I said, it really only came down to fan voting, and with her having
I was trying to read that tweet as if I was going to understand it, but I have no idea.
such a strong, loyal fan base, that alone resulted in her winning.
Nah, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This shit just pissed me off, y'all. I've been watching this love is too deep in, or I'm too deep. I've been watching this shit for the past few days. It's the only thing I've been watching, bro. I've been super glued to this shit, bro. And I've been hella invested into this shit, bro. Come on, y'all. We all know why Wendy won, bro. I'm not even joking. Look at my face. I haven't brushed my teeth. I haven't showered.
Of course you haven't. You watch streamers.
I've been rooting for Suki and Riot. Like, I've been really going hard for them niggas. And to see that we lost because of we know why, that's crazy, bro.
Now, to close this all out, I do think that her fans are just like overly protective of her, and in their eyes, she's just this innocent angel that can absolutely do no wrong at all. But this leads to them sending extreme amounts of hate to anyone that has a minor inconvenience with her, even if she is the one at fault. And of course, this is bad because in reality, it does more harm for Wendy than good. This leads to people hating on her solely because of her toxic fans.
Hate like the little teeny bop drama y'all be causing, bro. This shit is miniature. Like, is just making money, having fun, kicking it.
Which I think that's also kind of the point, right? Is I think at some point she needs to realize that she needs to fix her community. And I obviously you can't control everyone, but if this is like a common theme that everybody knows, you have to do something about it. You can, I mean, I can't control everybody that's in my community, but I can at least say like, hey guys, like, you know, I'm not a streamer though, so it's a little bit different. But there's some things you can do to to taper it off, like to tone it down. And the best example I give is Aiden Ross. He's managed to calm his community a lot than what it used to be. So I mean, there is proof that it can be done.
I'm telling y'all, once again, as a fan base, y'all need to have a consensus and come together and be like, hey, we f***ing up all her future collaborations because we are bullying people for no reason.
I mean, I've seen so much hate around Wendy's name recently on the internet from various communities, and it's really only been stemming from the fact that her community has just been extremely toxic throughout the whole 3 days of the Love Island like show. So in my opinion, I think that she should just try to clean up her community a little bit and try to just tell them to chill sometimes. Because while it's good to have a strong, loyal community like she does have, it can also be a very negative thing when they start running around being toxic, because they can ruin your career and image just by causing problems with various people. I mean, people may not want to stream with her just because of how toxic her fans are, or you know, things like that. In my opinion, I think it's kind of like the same cycle we seen play out with Aiden Ross, if I'm being honest, but that's just my personal opinion. As you guys know, the only opinion that I really care.
It's funny because like I haven't seen this video, but he basically, we both agree on the same thing. He used the Aiden Ross example
About is y'all's opinion, so be sure to comment down below and let me know, what do you think about this entire situation? What do you think about Wendy Ortiz? Do you think her fans are toxic? Do you think she's the problem, or do you think that there's no problem at all and people just need to stop being so soft?
I think it's a combination of everything. I think everyone knows, which by the way, link to the original video is in the description. I think everyone's treating her like a lol cow. If you don't know what a lol cow is, probably too young. Not that you're too young, but congrats, welcome to the internet. They're treating her like a lol cow, but they don't want to admit it because I think they're afraid of her audience. But they also want her to keep coming back, so they don't want to scare her away. There's that. So they're feeding into it a little bit. But at the end of the day, no matter what, it just seems so pointless. Like they're hurting their creator that they love so much for no reason. I don't know. This is really weird, and I wish we had more examples of the toxicity. I guess I just have to know more context. I wish there was more context. Maybe this Bando can drop a follow-up video explaining more of the toxicity. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did I miss something? Love you guys. Check it out on the next one. Bye-bye. This video is brought to you, actually, by viewers like you. Thank you so much for subscribing and being part of my journey and allowing me to be a part of yours. Let's create new memories this 2025 on our road to 1 million subscribers. And with all that jazz out of the way, I just want to say thank you so much. I love y'all and enjoy the video.